Hi guys, it's Naomi with Naomi's Tarot. I'm going to do the much requested Jennifer Aniston, Brad Pitt, Angelina reading. So it has been in the news, and this isn't even fake news. I thought it would be. I was like, really? He got invited to her birthday party? Her 50th birthday party. She invited all her exes, not just Brad. But I'm surprised given the missing sensitivity chip he had that she said back in the day. I think it was in that Vanity Fair article. I remember the whole thing with the divorce and how insensitive he was during it. I was surprised still he got invited because I think she was on better terms with her other exes she broke up with as opposed to him. But, you know, it shows like what a good character she has. And she's an Aquarius. So it kind of makes sense. They can take their emotions out of things and see things objectively, especially with space and time. And I think it's been like what? It's been like 12 years, 11 years, something like that since they've been separated or since they've been divorced. So props to Jennifer for being a woman about it. I mean, I think she's like everybody's girl crush anyways. She's amazing. Actress-wise, she's not my favorite actress, but she just seems like a wonderful person and everybody's like best friend. Like they'd want to be best friends with her. And she's aging amazingly. Holy crap. Like J-Lo. Yeah. So anyways, I'm going to stop fanning on her. But yeah, so let's do... It's funny, like when the stars are not really current when I read for them, I feel like my mind wanders a little bit because I have to think of nostalgia, like when I was younger, like when I was like late teens, early 20s, like what was the big thing with them? Like how were they? Like to get back into that energy. When I'm talking about current things like Harry, Meghan, or Ariana, or the Kardashians, or whatever, or like Selena, I can go with it because it's like current energy, but because they're older and like not really relevant right now, it's like my mind has to go over there like emotionally, empathically to feel their energy. But it's relevant definitely that she invited him. I mean, even though they're not like so relevant in the news anymore compared to the youngins, the young celebrities, they are still relevant because this was a big deal. So let me stop babbling and digressing and let's do a spread. So I'm using the Fairy Tarot by Radley Valentine. Used to be with Doreen Virtue, but she wants her name pulled off all these. So beautiful deck. Doreen, you do what you want to do. You did give us good gifts to the spiritual community, even though you're not with us anymore. Well, not with us in the spiritual community. She's still alive. That's not what I meant. But anyway. So let's see. Why did Jennifer invite Brad? Interesting. How are all the exes coming up? Damn. It's like all the exes are just coming up. Like it's not really even answering it. It's just like, oh yeah, let's just have all her exes come up in the reading. They're all kings. King came up in the reading. It's like what I was saying. She's very like, there's a lot of air energy. Swords and winter is air, and she's an Aquarius. It's actually an air sign. People think it's a water sign. It's not. It's my moon sign, so I know it well. She had too many things happening at once. She was trying to multitask sudden things. Like she was feeling stressed. She just wanted to have this fun celebration, meet at the situation. She didn't want to hold back from what she believed in. She wants to just say, I'm strong. You know, I'm 50 years old. I'm an adult. 7 of Spring, 7 of Wands. In the past, you know, you left me out in the cold. 8 of Winter, you left me all to my own devices to deal with this mess, and you skated off with Angelina, Prince of Winter. But at the basis of this ego, the hurt feelings, at the basis of it, I'm going to let go of that, and I'm going to be the woman about it, and I'm going to use that King of Winter energy, and I'm going to remember the good times. I'm going to remember, you know, how you were the King of Spring. You were that passionate, you know, gallant lover husband I had. And look forward to the future, to the King of Autumn, you know. Look forward to the 5 of Autumn, you know. Maybe thinking about making a career change, you know. Ace of Winter. I'm not going to be deterred by challenges along the way. I'm not going to let things hold me back. I'm going to stay cool-headed. I'm going to stay in my Aquarius energy and logical about this. And at the same time, be accepting of everybody. Aquariuses are pretty like, they're like hippies at the same time. They're like a cool-headed hippie. Pisces is the emotional sponge hippie, and Aquarius is like a chill, you know, I love everybody, it's cool, they can all come to my party. That's how she was trying to appear, like this Ace of Winter energy. Now, it's a little hard for me to read all these kings in the reading because literally there were 3 kings. I knew this was going to happen. 3 kings came out because she invited, I think, 3 boyfriends. So I was like, oh, they're going to come out in the kings in the deck, and they did. So I don't really know if these are actually, my reading may seem choppy because I don't think these even represent energy of Brad. I think these are representing the 2 or 3 boyfriends or exes or ex-husbands that she invited, like Justin Thoreau, Brad. I think there was another one. So let's just go to the Rider-Waite because I don't know if these gave a exact answer, except saying that the foundation of it was the ego and like that hurt and hurting the ego. And she's going with a very level, measured, actually spiritual approach to this. Like, you know, I'm above all that and I've let go of it. She's very in touch with herself spiritually, I can tell, because it's very egoless what she did. It's really admirable. Yep. See, I said it's very egoless what she did. She's very admirable, very spiritual. Look what came out. Most spiritual card in the deck, High Priestess. Yeah, I mean, it was a decision based on, you know what, I'm this age, I'm over it. And I want everybody who had a major impact in my life to be here. I'm 50 years old. That's really what it was. Yeah, I've done all this on my own, but also those people helped me along the way. The Chariot, I'm going to do me. I'm going to have this victory. And I'm going to be proud of myself like the Queen of Wands. Like, she's not the Queen of Wands, but it's like that strong, that strength energy. So so this is what it was about. It wasn't really about having feelings for him. But let's ask if they'd ever get back together again. I know this is not going to happen. I really doubt it, guys. But let's just ask. Will Brad and Jennifer ever get back together again? Because I don't think Jennifer is like foolish enough to do that, honestly. And she deserves better. Like, why would we want Jen to get back together with him? Think about it. Like, she may have gotten over it now, but like, look what he did. That was so hard probably to process that. A breakup or a divorce is bad enough, but the whole world was watching that shit. They were like America's sweetheart couple back in the day. Remember? I would never wish, if she was my friend, I would never wish her to get back together with him after being shamed like that. So let's just ask anyways. Would she get back together with Brad? Will that happen? No. No. Nope. Nope. She's like, I overcame this difficulty. I overcame this 9 of Wands. You know, I got the time to rest and get over this. But that heartbreak caused me such burden that I had to release, right? 3 of Swords, 10 of Wands. It affected me with other lovers, with other relationships. And I got too much on my plate, 7 of Cups, to deal with that. I'm not opening up. Queen of Pentacles reverse. I'm not going to open up to that person in that way again. No, she's not going to. And I can ask the pendulum, and I know it's going to say no. Would Jennifer get back together? Yes is forward and back. No is a circle. Would Jennifer get back together with Brad ever if he tried? Yes or no? No. You see, it went in a circle. No. Let me just hold it up higher in case the camera didn't get it. Would Jennifer ever get back together with Brad Pitt? Yes or no? Circle is no. Yes is forward and back. See, it's still going in a no. She's not going to get back together with him. Hell no. Good for you, Jen. Don't. I mean, you're such a big person. She made herself... She doesn't even need the good publicity. Everybody loves her. Okay, so how does Angelina feel about it? Ooh, Angelina's a Gemini. Now, that's my life path. So I can't talk shit about Gemini because it's ruling my life. It's not my personality, but I mean, there are sister sign because Virgo and Gemini are both ruled by Mercury. But Gemini females especially, like, can sometimes be thought of as like borderline, bipolar, like crazy. And I'm not saying they're actually diagnosed with that. I should say with traits or tendencies, because it's like a hot button issue for me. I don't like when people throw out diagnostic criteria when number 1, they're not a professional, and number 2, they've never met the person, so they shouldn't be doing that. Let's just say Geminis tend to have tendencies that can be very up and down. Like, we can't diagnose anybody. It's not our job to do that. It's not even a therapist's job or a psychologist or a psychiatrist's job to do that if they haven't met somebody. They should be meeting somebody in person to fully do that. So it's not really, you know, appropriate to be doing that. But let's just say traits of mood changes. Geminis have traits that go up and down, like they're kind of cuckoo sometimes. Not all of them, but they can. The female ones especially. So let's just say, how does Angelina, who is a Gemini, feel about this whole thing? How does she feel about it? She's accepted the ending of her relationship with Brad. She's surveying her future, 3 of Wands and Death card. She feels out of balance. She doesn't feel like she has temperance. She walked away from this marriage. She's the one who walked away, 8 of Cups. And she's not looking back anymore, Page of Swords reversed. But at the same time, she won't let go of something, 4 of Pentacles. And she's releasing frustration. So, let me just look through the deck. I don't think she's really even that bothered by it because she's the one who walked away from Brad. Does she even care, cards? Like, does she care? If Brad walked away from her, I would think maybe, but no, she doesn't care. She doesn't care because, okay. This is somebody who's trying to plot their next move, 7 of Swords, and they're trying to scurry off with what they can. He's like a sneaky little guy. This is the breakup of the relationship, 2 of Cups reversed, and this is somebody feeling like they were stabbed in the back, 10 of Swords. So I do think there is some betrayal, actually. But she's focusing on solidifying with the Emperor, resting, and optimism for the future for her kids, I think. But at the same time, she's not self-nurturing enough. This is why a lot of times she looks so thin. High Priestess reverse is self-nurturing. Yeah, she did feel a little bit backstabbed by it, but she's really looking towards her future. Yeah. And her main concern is her kids right now. Yes is forward and back. No is a circle. Did Angelina feel upset that Brad went to Jennifer Aniston's birthday party? So she did. It says yes, but it's like really, really, really faint. Was Angelina upset that Brad went to Jennifer Aniston's birthday party? Yeah, I mean, it's faint though. So anyways, there you go. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and go to naomitarot.com to get information on private readings. There's a whole process how you do it. It's very easy. I explain it there very clearly. And the readings are entertainment purposes only. They're not fact-based or proven. I'm not responsible for any decisions or actions people take after the readings. All right.